What's up YouTube, Tag All Star here. In today's video we're going to figure out which tires is really the best for drifting. Now of course, depending on the tire, your car, the tire size and all that, that will change your grip level and how well the car can drive doing what you would like to do with it. But we're going to figure out based on I want to say a stock car. This car is going to have 561 horsepower, and my suspension settings are just going to be stock settings that come with the drift suspension, and as well the tire size is stock. So with that said, the first thing we tested right here is the stock tires, and I'm going to rate each tire by how much grip it has, the amount of speed that it can hold, the amount of angle that it can hold, and its style. In terms of the stock tires grip, it is very slippery and it's kind of hard to hold high angle or any high speeds or anything like that of any kind. Now of course these tires would probably be better for a car, I won't say necessarily a stock car, because you kind of need, it's kind of a lot of grip for a stock car. I say it'd be more grip for, or the best grip for a car of maybe about 300, 400 horsepower, something like that. For grip, I give the stock tires a rating of 2 out of 5, because like I said, it's very slippery and kind of hard to control it or angle or anything like that. For speed with the stock tires, it's very hard to hold high speed, because at high speed you kind of need high angle to maintain it. And I find it to be really hard to control the car going back and forth on the straight. Manjing it just spin out after maybe 1 or 2 manjis. With that said, I'm going to give the stock tires a 2 out of 5 for speed and a 2 out of 5 for angle. As far as style for the stock tires, I'll give it a 3 out of 5. And the reason why I give it a 3 out of 5 is because not only are they slippery, which is really good for sliding to an extent, they also produce a lot of smoke very quickly because you have a lot of wheel speed because of the low grip. So that'd be good for burnouts or just making a ton of smoke in general. So they'll get a 3 out of 5 from me. Now moving on to street tires. The street tires did have better grip than the stock tires. It wasn't exactly enough, in my opinion, for the amount of power that my car had and its weight. So it's going to get a 3.5 out of 5 in that category. For speed, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5 as well. It did have, like I said, a little bit more grip, but it did give me just a slight bit of understeer at times at high speed or even at low speed. And it did hold the angle just a little bit better. Not perfect, I can't really hold it at full lock as long as I want to, but it's definitely a step up from the stock tires. Same thing for style, it's gonna have a 3 out of 5 for these street tires. Still is more of a, I guess say more of a balanced tire than anything. Doesn't have the most grip, it doesn't have the least amount of grip, but of course it's a little more controllable than having the stock tires on the car. Next we tried out the sports tires. The sports tires grip level is absolutely perfect for my car's weight and power level. It reminds me of having maybe like semi-slicks for competition or tandem drifting and being really fast. So it's going to get a 5 out of 5 from me in terms of grip. When it came down to speed, you would think since it has a lot more grip, it would get a 5 out of 5 for speed and angle, but I'm going to give it a 3.5 in both of those categories, simply because since it has a lot more grip, it does have more grip up front, which in turn makes a lot more understeer. So at high speeds, or even sometimes at low speeds, depending on the kind of corner that you're taking, it will understeer a little bit or want to snap to one direction. And finally with style, I'm going to give it a 3 for style. And the reason I'm giving it a 3 is the simple fact of, since you have more grip, it's a lot harder to hold high angle and a lot harder to, I guess it'd be more stylish, get up on the wall and that kind of thing. The car kind of wants to suck on the inside because of the high drive that it has and the high amount of side bite that it has, because all it wants to do is push forward and drive forward, which is really good for being fast and tandeming, but it's not good for being stylish and holding high angle. And finally, the magic tires that Forza has created, the drift tires. So in terms of grip, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. These tires, to me, they have a grip level in between the street and the sports tires. It's not too much grip and it's not too little grip. It's almost just enough grip to be a competition tire, but it also has just enough grip so that you can get up on the wall, have high angle, do wide sweeping turns, and just simply be real stylish with your driving, which is the whole point of drifting. So for speed, I gave it a 3.5 out of 5. It's pretty good. Like I said, it's good at holding angle, but when you get up to those higher speeds, it does become difficult, just like any other tire, to maintain the slide or maintain the manjis as you start to move faster and faster. For angle and style, I give it a 5 out of 5 for both of these categories. Like I said, the car can hold max angle with the drift tires, and is, in a way, it's almost like you're gliding rather than drifting. It kind of makes it a lot easier, like I said earlier, to hold high angle, maintain the slide and get real close to the walls without touching them or even going off track. What car you're driving, the power is tire size, because you can always combat each of these tires' flaws with your different setup, tuning setup, or even the tire size. So in conclusion, the stock tires got 9 points, the street tires has 12.5 points, the sports tires got 15 points, and the drift tires got 17.5 points. Now this is all in my opinion, and it all depends on your wheel setup, if you're on PC or Xbox. For me personally, I like the drift tires the best for the way that I drive and my style and my setups. Now down in the comments down below, let me know what your setups are and what tires do you prefer. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. Just kind of a little experiment that I was trying to figure out for myself, to figure out which ones, in my opinion, are the best to me, and relay this information to all of you. So let me know how you guys feel about it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.